directors on purpose. Consistent po tayo doon sa binibigay po natin at saka instruction.
Yeah.
Doon na lang muna ako, didiretso doon sa 36,000 committed by the directors. Sinabi rin po namin na yung target na yon ay manggagaling doon sa priority collective flowers. Pag sinabi natin priority, ito po ay mayroon ng approved survey plan, mayroon itong nakalagay ng mga annotation ng mga ARPs. Sa totoo lang po, Secretary, yung commitment ng other regions, kung isusuma po natin total, ay mahigit po yan sa 36,000 hectares. However, in the case of Caraga, mayroon silang additional of around 7,000 hectares doon sa target nila ngayon. However, it requires survey. So sabi natin, huwag muna natin siya isama for 2021. But ibigay nyo yan sa amin come 2022. Kasi po, ang mayroon lang tayong survey funds ay para lang po tayo doon sa regions 1, 8, and 9. At hindi po ganun kalaki yung ating allocation in terms of relocation survey. Yun lang po, sir, ang ating may update at magandang hapon po sa lahat ng mga participants.
Thank you, ASEC Joey. You know, ASEC Joey has been discussing the process in a very positive way. In other words, it's the optimistic way of approaching the problem. But basically, we would like to, I would like to be very specific about this already. There are some concerns which came to my attention that need to be resolved so that we will be able to deliver our objective come this October. Because by October, we need to deliver 60,000 hectares. When we were going down to the regions, of course, we have only visited Region 8 so far, but, we can already see for ourselves some of the situations which might be a hurdle later on in the delivery of our objective. Now, Paro Sindak, can you mention some of these problems which you have noticed so that we would like to hit the nail on the head? We don't want to go around the bush. We would like to hit the nail on the head so that we can be very specific about these concerns, which may also be true in other regions. Now, if it's not true in your own respective regions or provinces, that's good enough. It means that everything is actually being done according to plan. But if it is not going smoothly according to plan, and you see some of the similarities of your problems to those findings which were established as we went through sampling, particularly in Region 8, which is one of the pilot regions, then you must have to adjust. As I said, during our formative assessment, the key to going forward is flexibility. We have to be very flexible so that we can adjust and we can adapt to the present situation. If we have some processes which we know are not effective enough in order to for us to fulfill our mandate, then we have to be flexible so that we can adjust and we will be able to deliver. Para Sindak, can you point out some of the findings that you had in some of the sample field validating teams in Southern Leyte and in Leyte?
Yes, sir, Mr. Secretary. Good afternoon, everyone. I will try to capsulize the concerns of our FBTs, at least the FBTs that we encountered in our last visit. Number one, there seems to be a disconnect between the expectations of the higher office or central office and the people on the ground. To be particular, yung definition of terms such as validation, di ba? They do not know exactly when an area has been considered validated and not or not. On the actual target, as learned now, dapat po dapat with ASP na po lahat. At least with approved survey plan, yung ating mga targets. Unfortunately, in their own written report, and this is on record, they have indicated in most of the coverage or landholdings that they have validated, it is indicated clearly that they are without ASP. Another thing is, of course, yung responsibility. There is sometimes a no clear-cut delineation of responsibility between the organic DAR personnel on the ground and the FBT. Yung nangyayari po, imbis na po nagtutulungan, ang nangyayari po, nagtuturuan. So, one more is the early cases or problematic land holdings are still included, and how to clear such land holdings. Last but not the least, and it was brought to the attention of Central Office, allegedly the FBTs have not received their funds at least for July, and material resources or equipment such as laptops, GPS, motorcycle, hopefully lang yun, yung motorcycle, kung pwede, and other tools that might be incidental for the proper compliance of their duties and responsibilities. So that, I guess, in a nutshell, are the common concerns and challenges that have been encountered by the FBTs in the field, on the ground.
In addition to that, because I have been personally present during the encounter with the field validation teams, some of those listed beneficiaries in the collective CLOAS are no longer there in the area where they're supposed to be occupying, being recipients of the collective CLOA. And secondly, some of them, there are allegations to the effect, because they're no longer there and there are already other persons occupying their lands. There was an admission on the part of those who are in possession of the land that they were able to get possession of these lands because they bought it from the beneficiaries themselves. So these are the situations which are rather very frustrating, because as far as my knowledge is concerned with regards to our coverage of the collective CLOAS, I was told that we have a listing of around 600,000 hectares which are already given a go signal for the approved survey plan. In other words, these are all clean, supposedly collective CLOAS that are already clean and can be immediately translated into individualized or parcelized CLOAS. But what we are encountering right now in the different provinces and the different regions, although of course it's only limited to Region 8 being a sampling area, is that there are so many problems that we are encountering right now. So if that is the case, how can we deliver the 60,000 hectares, which is our objective for the month of October? Well, if that is, our battle plan is very simple. Since we have around 600,000 hectares which have already approved survey plan and apparently can easily be translated into parcelized or individual CLOAS, why do we have to concentrate on those areas which are actually problematic? In other words, which have so many issues that it cannot easily be translated into individual or parcelized CLOAS. So let us try to strategize on how we should be able to meet our objective of delivering 60,000 hectares come this October. So, Homer, can you please elaborate this further? Because we did not tarry, we did not concentrate on issues that are problematic and have issues that need to be resolved in a certain period of time that would make us unable to deliver our target this coming October. So, Homer, can you please put emphasis on this, please?
Salamat po, Dad. Ang gusto kong ipaabot ng ating kaligid sa lahat ng ating mga paro at mga regional director ay tingnan po natin yung 630,000 hectares na may approved survey plan. At tinatingnan naman na talaga natin yan sa inyo. Kaya nag-submit kayo ng resulta ng rapid inventory na tinignan nyo kung ano yung hindi na dapat kasama dahil deductible na at ano yung problematic. At lumalabas, may mga may data lumabas tayo na workable na. Doon sa workable na yon, doon tayo, sabi nga natin na may pili. At yun nga po, ang isinumit ninyo sa amin doon sa pinag-download natin, particularly for the pilot regions, doon kayo kumuha. All other regions also, doon din po kayo kumuha. Kaya nga po, ang tingin namin dito sa TPMO at ng FOO, malinis po yung tinarget ninyo. Dahil kung ang target po na ibinigay ninyo na may support list, halimbawa ay ang region na 8 ay 29,000 hectares, tinitingnan po natin, dapat yun ay talagang ika nga, yung problema tungkol sa approved survey plan ay wala dapat. Nagkataon, may lumalabas na may without approved survey plan kayo. So, yun po yung gusto natin tumbukin dito. Ang gusto natin na ipagawa at pinapagawa po natin kaligid ay tiyakin po natin yung 29,000 po ninyo tinatarget na po o Region 8 ay tiyakin natin kung papaano natin mapipili sa lahat ng inyong mga listahan doon sa support list yung malilinis po para matiyak ng ating implementasyon yung tinitingnan natin deliverable natin na 60,000 for the pilot regions. Ngayon po, kanina, meron pong sabi si Paro RT, Sindak, na naghihintay pa raw kayo ng pondo para yung July. Sa totoo lang po ay hihingan po natin talaga kayo muli para magpatuloy po kayo for another support list po na isang sumiti niyo po. Ngayon pa lamang po ay magsipaghanda na po kayo from the support list. No? Meron po kami ginawa dito sa Central Project Management Office. Pag-aanoan po namin doon si Joey. Yung mga nakita na po natin dito na mga land holdings, no? From your submission po. Submission ninyo ng rapid inventory, sabi nyo, malinis yan. Tapos may approved survey plan. Bibigay namin po sa inyo yung support list na ito na na-filter po namin dito sa Central with FO and TPMO, no? Ibababa po namin yan at doon po kayo pumili. Tiyakin nyo po na yung pipiliin nyo po ulit tatargetin, napaka-deliverable sobra talaga po dapat. Para hindi po ganito na pag bumaba yung ating grupo ng sekretaryo, makakakita na naman sila na merong without approved survey plan. Tapos sasabihin may pending case. Hindi po pwedeng gano'n. Tatanggapin po natin yung muling presentation ng matrix ni Asset Joey. Maliwanag po doon. 4 na klase ng ARP. Yung ARP po nasa master league at sila'y nandiyan pa rin. Gagraduate po yan individual title. For sure. Pangalawa po yung ARP na nasa ilalim ng lupa, sabi ni Asset Joey. At ang mga else po ang nandiyan dyan na nagtitil. Gagraduate din po yan sa guidelines natin. Ipapangalan pa rin natin sa titil. Pero yung pangatlo at pang-apat, yung ARP na pangatlo, ARP na master league, nasa master league, pero wala na siya dyan sa actual occupation. At yung pang-apat, actual occupants, no? Actual occupants, yan na feeling nila. Ito po yung dadaan sa proseso natin ng disqualification, inclusion, exclusion, no? Ito po yung allocate na dapat ay magagawa ng ating mga legal officer ng field validation team ng draft ng petition for inclusion, exclusion at saka disqualification at sasabi nga natin ang bawat region, bawat probinsya. I have been a regional director in 9 regions. Every time na meron po akong mga gagawing decision na alam ko yung puro marami na paulit-ulit yan, tine-template ko na po yan. When I was in Cordillera, nag-template po kami yan ng kung paano po yung disqualification, reallocation, and even yung inclusion, exclusion. So, ang sinasabi po natin sa inyo, gawin po ninyo na template na yan. At yan po ay dadaan sa proseso ng ali. Yun po. So, yun po yung ano natin, gusto kong ipaabot sa ating mga field personnel, no? This coming, this week, magpapalabas po tayo ng palatas na isumit po ninyo yung pilot region, magsasabit po muli kayo dagdag na listahan. Although yung Region 8 parang meron nang nasubmit. Para makapag-download po tayo na muli ng another round of download.
Okay. Yes. I just want to emphasize something, before I call on you, Sec Malsi. The keyword here is prioritization. Prioritization. It doesn't mean that we are no longer going to act on collective CLOAs that have problems, particularly with alley cases, with a lack of survey plan, etc., etc. We will address those concerns because it is a part of the universal target that we have under 1.3 million hectares. But for the meantime, our priority are those collective CLOAs which are already clean and do not have any pending issues that will have to delay its translation into parcelized or individual titles. That is the key to our present issue and problem at this point in time. It doesn't mean that we're not going to address those concerns. We will. That is the reason why we have officials who are actually in charge of the respective concerns that you have in relation to these collective CLOAs. But for the meantime, because of the materiality of time, and since we are trying to race against the deadline this coming October, and we need to have a delivery of at least 60,000 hectares, we have to prioritize those collective CLOAs which are actually clean and do not have any pending issues so that we can immediately transform them into individual titles. That is the keyword and that's the bottom line. That is the battle plan, as I was saying a while ago. Now, with regards to the issue of the funding, there was an allegation by a certain field validation team that up to now they have not received their salaries as yet from July to October, which I doubt. I doubt that, the fact is our people here in the central office have downloaded so much amount of money already. For the purpose of trying to clarify this issue, I'm going to turn over the microphone to Yusek Malsi and to Asset Aurit so that they would confirm the statement that I just made, that we have actually downloaded so much money already to different regions, particularly to the PPRO and the RPMO. Now, it's just a matter of cascading this amount to the respective paros so that they would be able to meet the financial requirements of their field validation teams which are already in the ground. So who's going to talk? Yusek Malsi, are you the one? Please go ahead.
In particular, to degree yung cabinet reports. Actually, we have downloaded around 101 million already. No? Kung sinasabi nilang may hinihintay pa sila dahil wala pa sila sa July, no? Ganun ba kalaki yung requirement nila kung lahat ng 101 million pinapasweldo lang nila sa March, April, May? Diba? Definitely, may balance pa yan ng July hanggang third quarter. Ilatag nga natin kung ano ba ang requirements nila at nagastos na kaagad nila yung 101 million na dinownload sa kanila. Sasabihin nilang wala pang nadadownload sa kanila for July. I-validate natin siguro yung report. Kasi makukulat ako kung for 3-month period only na ilang activities lang ang pasweldohin mo dyan at saka yung operational cost mo ng RTM mo at saka PPM mo. For a period of 3 months, mauubos nila yung 101 million. In particular, legal fee. Ano ba sa palagay ng CPM mo? Kaya ba nilang ubusin yun?
Yeah, tsaka granting, naubos nila. Granting, without refuting it for the meantime. Saan yung accomplishment? Di ba? Dapat may corresponding accomplishment yan. Nasaan? Wala naman. Wala pa. Oh, nasaan yun? So, don't take this lightly, regional directors, mga paro. I hope that you're listening, ha? Because as I can see on the screen, wala na kayo dyan. Tatawagin ko kayo at random. Pag hindi kayo nakasagot, big sabihin hindi kayo nagpa-participate. Ha? Nakikita ko yung ibang mga paro dyan, wala na sa posisyon. Oh. Ha? Sige. Ha? Pag tinawag ko kayo isa-isa dyan, hindi kayo nakasagot. Sige. Ha? O sige, Asek Aurit. Nagbalikan lahat. Thank you.
Sir, tawag po ni sir, downloaded ng funds. Actually po, yung downloaded funds will pay on the target up to pero hindi ko na-expect naman po by this time na po utilize na siya. So, kung halimbawa po, by 4 July, already fixed na balance of that downloaded funds. Kung sa dati, wala pa silang sweldo ng July, hanggang October, pwede na po talaga. Kasi, payable. Tsaka po yung para sa pilot reports po na 1, 8, and 9, once will be based on the targets po na ma-identify natin.
At saka Ausek, di ba, this is supposed to be based on their accomplishment, no? What are the 3 requisites of their accomplishment, Homer?
Ito po yung nakikita ko. Dapat natin mag-impact dapat meron din pong request for capital check para pinakailangan talaga ng relocation o relocation. At yung isa, ay dapat merong allocation scheme o agreement nila sa allocation o their allocation will be yung po yung mga kailangan dahil yung po mga dokumento na yan po ang ini-attach order. Dapat po yan, magre-request ng PARCO sa register of deeds, no? Na request for generation, registration, at isuwan po ng individual title. Yung po yung gagamitin na, kaya napakalaga ng tatlong dokumento po na yan.
Okay. I'm calling on the Parpo 2 of North Cotabato. Parpo 2 of North Cotabato. What is the status of your field validation teams in North Cotabato now? Kindly make a report. Sino to? Dude, magaling ka na ba? Paro Alburo.
Paro Alboro, parang naturukan.
Ano nangyari sa mata mo?
Yes, sir.
Oh, sige, please. Go ahead.
As of today, sir. Yes, sir. As of today, we are presently having a briefing of the field validation team. We have comprised the validation team and we have briefed them on their specific tasks. So, isa-isa sila. Tomorrow, we will have our action planning para until October, we could show that the 6,247 will be already registered at the Register of Deeds. We have also made a coordination with the Register of Deeds, and she assured us that if we are able to digitize our technical description, then her office is willing to register the same.
Okay. Okay, Paro Alburo. Very good. So I hope that
Yes, sir.
your report is accurate, huh? Because one of these
Ayun,
days,
sir.
we will be going to North Cotabato to check the veracity of your report. Okay?
Yes, sir.
May call
Yes,
on
sir.
the Paro of Isabela. Paro of Isabela. Paro of Isabela. Oh, you're not listening. Where are you?
Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Oh, sige.
Hello,
Buti ka
sir.
lang. Oh, sige, ano yan? Can you make a report regarding your
Hello,
field
sir.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, for our target for 2021, the targeted stage for validation, sir, is 441 land holdings. And then, yung for survey, sir, is 3,404 hectares. And then our target for redocumentation is 295 hectares, sir, for 2021. These are all supported with a complete list that will support their delivery, sir.
My question is, have you created your field validation teams already?
Sir, wala pa po kaming field validation team, sir, because we do not belong yet to the priority regions, and then we are still on the process of hiring our employees, sir.
Oh, you see, there is a miscommunication here. I think there is an error in the cascading of the information, because according to Paro of Isabela, they are not a priority region. Hence, they don't have the field validation teams as yet. Is it not a fact that we have already opened the creation of the field validation teams to all provinces and regions? We are no longer limiting it to region 1, 8, and 9. Is it not? That is our position. How come that we are being told now that since they do not belong to the priority regions, they are not creating the field validation teams?
Sir, we are on the process of hiring our employees for this project, sir. We are on the process of hiring of our personnel for this project, sir.
For the field validation teams?
Yes, sir. Actually, sir, when we posted the items, sir, we have 139 applicants for the different positions to be hired, sir.
Iliwanagin po natin. Kasi nag-download na po tayo yung document. Kaya you're right. Mayroon na po pera lahat ng mga riyon. Except ang region po, Batangas and Laguna, naiwanan po yun kasi wala support list pa po noon. Hindi sinama siyempre ni Ate Joey sa download na. Eh ngayon po, meron na po sila ngayon pinasubmit at pinoproseso na po yung kanilang download. And therefore, they can already proceed the hiring of field validation team and all other members of the RPMO at saka PPMO, sir. Ano lang po sila po yung situation na hindi nakatuloy sa kaya pina-finalize naman po. Actually, na-proseso na rin po. Ongoing na po yung process. So they can proceed with the hiring.
Did you hear that, Paro?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We heard it, sir. Thank you very much for that declaration. And we are really going on the process, sir, para sa ganun ay maka-take off na rin kami sa aming trabaho, sir.
Okay. Ang niliwanagin po muli, kanina nasabi natin yung tatlong pinaka-primary document kailangan na iniakas natin sa request, yung sa form, land transfer form 70T, yung request for generation, registration, and issuance of individual title. Pero sabi nga natin, kanina din sabi na ARP na masasabi sa inclusion and disqualification, kung mabilis po kayo mga petisyon, ay meron po dyan sigurado ko na nalaman within the year na mai-issue nyo ng final executory order. Nakikita ko po yung situation dahil hindi naman po karamihan ay adversarial. Nakikita ko po hindi maraming adversarial yan. So you can facilitate yung decision sa mga allocated na mapapay na magmumula sa finding ng field validation team. So yun po, kaya napakalaga yung legal officer ng field validation team to come up with a draft petition. Tulungan niyo po, nag-give legal ng mga probinsya, ang inyong mga field validation team legal officer, no? Na makapaggawa ng mga petition. Okay? At ano ba po ang deliverables nyo? Yun ay isa. Panik pa lang ng sa pag-issue ng individual title at yung sa evolution ng case. Meron pa po kayo, kaya nga may environmental social safeguard tayo. Meron po mga forms. Kaya nga po, yan yung laging nagkakaskating po ang ating team, si Ate Joey, si Director Mars. Kasama po yan dinidiscuss, si Director Mars, yung mga requirements ng environmental and social safeguard. Dahil yan po ay requirement talaga under the law. Under the law. Kaya nga po, mapapansin nyo, ang field validation team natin, meron pong isang dokumento na particular sa environmental and social safeguard document. Pero dahil marami nga po ang dokumento yung gagawin, dinagdagan pa po natin na yung isa ring dokumento, supposedly particular na yan sa tungkol sa mga location, matter listing, dinagdagan pa rin natin sa trabaho na tumulong sa environmental and social safeguard. Kaya gawa ang document sa environmental and social safeguard. At yung proseso na isa ay talagang yan ay para maisigurado na meron tayong mga lahat ng dokumento na nakapila pala, no? At yan ay magkakabit sa para sa implementation ng mga video. And by the way, kanina may issue po. May concern na naiyak dito sa atin para sa pagsusunod ng ating tayo sa Leyte. Nag-interview ng field validation team. Kung naghahanap sila. Kapag sabi na para hindi naman nagdedemand, nagre-request na ng mga laptop, no? Yung gamit. Pero sinasabi po natin dito, ang field validation team po, kinakailangan po ay yan ay sinasabi kanina nila Director Marta, pen and paper po ito. Kaya marami po kayo dinatawag na pera dyan. Magpa-prenta po kayo, magpa-print o mag-zero ng lahat ng mga forms na pinagbilin ng field validation team. Dahil yung po mga papel na yan, na pinila pa nila, yan po ang kailangan sa CLOA document management system na ginagawa na gagawin sa grupo ni Director Boyet Bailero. Dahil yan po ay i-scan at yan ay magiging bahagi ng CLOA document management system. Kaya napakalaga po yun. Kaya sabihan po natin ang ano dyan, although alam ko, mayroong mga provinces na nag-require na gamitin ng mga kung may tariling laptop, kung ano, pwede naman po yun. But the same, i-print din naman ninyo yan. Diba? Yung tundang ninyo na may bitbit na laptop, pero sa katotohanan po, alam po natin na hindi naman natin mabibigyan lahat ng mga laptop kayo. Ang field validation team. Dahil yung allotment lang ng laptop ay para sa provinces at region, even desktop. Hindi po ito para sa field validation team. Hindi man natin po ninyo lang. Pen and paper documentation po tayo. At kaya marami kayong project management pa, gamitin po ninyo. Gamitin po ninyo. Magpasirot kayo, pumili kayo maraming printer nyo. Para pag-print po ng mga field validation team, meron po sila. Yun po, nilinaw po natin. At tungkol naman po sa mga sasakyan, ay sabi nga natin ay hindi naman po talaga yan ay magagamit pa na namin sa ngayon. Pagkamat sa isang taon po, meron na pong naaprubahan ng BPL na pondo para sa mga motorsiklo at saka four-wheel drive na sasakyan. Pero that will be next year pa po ang ano yan. Pero kung magagawa po natin ang advance procurement or early procurement process here, magandang bagay po yung mga award by the one. Di meron na po kayong gagamit na sasakyan by the one.
Homer, can you discuss yung consolidator ng mga data galing from the field validation team to the consolidator doon sa region at saka sa province?
Gusto ko nga may doon sa ginagawa kasi niya, no?
Hindi, di ba sabi mo, the tasking of the field validation team is only pen and paper. But this shall be forwarded to whom?
lahat po ng dokumento. Okay? Lahat ng dokumento na kailangan ay para sa pang-forward siya sa ROD at Joey. Yung pasanin, ang ARP, yung land allocation or order of allocation, o saka yung request for subdivision survey, o survey services, yung po ibibigay nyo sa facilitation component ninyo sa probinsya. At ang facilitation component ninyo sa probinsya, ay kalimitan po sila po yung barko ng operation. Sila po yung mayroong hawak. Consistent po tayo kung anong trabaho nila, hindi yung trabaho ng SP. Kaya sila po yung ang depository. Yun naman po mga petition. Sa petition na gagawin ng legal officer, naturally, diretso po yan sa legal component coordinator sa province. Ang legal coordinator po natin ay ang chief legal po ng probinsya. Okay?
Yung mga iha-hire ng split na naka-station doon sa region at saka sa province.
Tuloy ko lang po.
Sige, please.
Yung environmental and social safeguards documentation po, na output din ng field validation team, ibibigay po nila yan para makonsultate sa Provincial Environmental and Social Safeguards Coordinator po. Okay? So yun po. Pero sabi nga natin, mga organic po kayo, designated po kayo. Kaya meron po tayong mga support staff na i-hire under the project. Okay? Sa mga probinsya at saka sa mga regional office. Kaya meron po tayong i-hire sa provincial office. Actually, sa Pinas nga po, meron 3. Tungkol sa admin and finance, meron tayong support staff sa admin, procurement, and finance. Meron po tayong i-hire ng MIS at saka MNE staff dyan sa probinsya at sa region. Meron din po tayong i-hire na AutoCAD operator, meron din verifier, validator, meron din legal officer sa region, may regional environmental and social safeguard officer. Yan po, ay may mga istruktura po tayo at yun nga po, na-disseminate na natin sa inyo sa mga probinsya at region kung alin ng mga posisyon na i-hire po ninyo. At sinasabi lamang po natin, ang proseso po ninyong i-observe, dapat napapublish po ninyo yan kahit sa PhilJeps, kahit sa website ng DAR o kaya sa mga opisina ng DAR, Maro, Paro, Region, i-posting ninyo. Tapos tatanggap kayo ng application at nang i-evaluate ang inyong HRPSP. Yung regular ninyo, kung busy naman yung inyong HRPSP, pwede po kayo mag-create ng isang separate. Basta importante, there is a committee na mag-evaluate ng application at i-recommenda po ninyo sa inyong paro, kung yan po ang posisyon ay nasa provincial office, pipili po si paro kung sinong i-hire. Pagdating naman ng region ng posisyon, pipili naman po ang direktor ng i-hire. Yun po yung proseso ninyong dadaanan. And keep the records of all these documents dahil po meron pong mga random or audit na gagawin ng World Bank para dyan. Titingnan po yan. At sabi nga natin, nagpalabas na rin si Director Ayuneto na yung inyong lahat ng collective law na ibinabalidate, dinodokument hanggang mai-issuean ng individual titulo yan o kaya may kaso man yan. Dapat may isang folder lamang po lahat yan. Dahil yan, lahat ng folder na yan, sa alaman ng folder na yan, ESS, legal, operations, yung sa pag-registro, yan po ay i-upload. I-upload sa LOA document management system. Yun po yan, sir.
Okay, thank you. Homer, paswab-test ka. Okay. Si Aurit, you were about to say something about the funds bago we go on another matter because Yusek Marcia has already laid the predicate. Can you please finish it?
Okay, budget. Tayo duty on hanapan daw po ng signature. Anyway po. Sir, yun po, for the information lang po ng ating mga kasama sa meeting, we have already downloaded po na Word 432, almost 433 million. Ito po yung for the 3 regions sa pilot up to June. And for the other regions Region 3, saka po yung Region 2 na medyo na-relay lang po yung kanilang identification, ay pag-painalay ng kanilang target. So, opo. Pero in process na po yun, makabulit in this week, maka-download na tayo. And also po, yung pizza cash, ay meron na po tayo na downloadan. Meron lang po na wala pa po ibinibigay na account numbers. So, yun po, sa mga wala pa po na isa-split na account numbers, naka-code po, i-code po namin sa cashier.
Sino ang hindi pa nag-submit ng account numbers?
Sir, sorry po, wala po akong account ngayon specific na paro.
Buti na lang, wala kang dala.
Opo, pero
For those who have not as yet submitted their account numbers to ASEC Audit, please do it now. Comply within the day. If you cannot comply within the day, then tell me so that I would know what to do. Okay? Within the day, submit your account numbers to ASEC Audit.
Yun po, pas-open ng account. Actually po, pwede naman po i-reserve yun sa bangko. And then, immediately po, pag pinabigay po nila yung number, so doon naman po papasok yung, syempre, yun po ating ida-download. So, yun lang po yung pag-open nila ng account.
Yeah. Paano nila i-translate yung account number nila sa'yo? Email?
Opo, email po.
Ano email mo?
audit@yahoo.com.
Ano yung C? SY? IC, C as in Carlos.
Opo. Or yung director.fns@dar.com.
Okay, find out what is the email address of Audit and send it immediately today, not later than today. Okay? So how is the what is the proportion of the budget that is being downloaded to them for purposes of what? Kindly give me a breakdown, please, so that they would know that they have an idea.
Actually, sir, segregation nito, pero kung component 1,
Yes.
that includes field validation, yun pong FBTs na salaries. For the redocumentation, ito po yung kasama sa typing. And then yung regional support staff, yun po mga na-hire to be the staff of the RBAO.
Ilan?
Ilan po as in sampo.
Oh, kita mo ang dami.
Tapos sa provincial support staff din po.
Ilan? Can you imagine 10-10? So the field validation teams do not have anything to do except to accomplish the forms. Yun ang sinasabi ni Director Homer kanina, and then transmit it to the province, and the province will be the one to analyze the figures already. Diba? The numbers. Ganun lang yun. Tapos they elevate it to the region. Diba ganun? So I cannot see any difficulty. Diba? Why is it so difficult to accomplish that mission in order to see to it that these figures are properly submitted to the central office or to the CPMO for that matter? Siguro, Homer, kailangan ng constant, continuing educational process para how to do this reporting. Okay, wait, before anything else, Joey, a while ago, we talked about our battle plan. Can you now please identify those paros or those regional directors who should be concentrating on coverages of lands that are already clean and can easily be transformed into individual titles? Can you identify them so that they would work hard in order to see to it that the delivery of these individual titles are already assured?
Actually, Secretary.
Yes.
Formative assessment. Tinanong po namin ito sa mga regional directors yung kanilang ready GOAs.
Yeah.
Generated na actually. However, babalikan lang po natin yung component of ESS as requirement of the World Bank. Doon sir sa 35,000 po, 36 hectares, doon sa additional target natin for 2021. Nakikita po namin sa meron 10,000 na po na pwede tayong mag-generate ng title. So, once yung chow natin, sir,
Saan lugar yan?
actually, hindi ko hawak yung document that I can recall. Mayroon tayong sa car, mayroon tayo sa Region 2, kahit wala pa tayo na nababa na pera, pero mayroon na silang mga ready documents.
O hindi sila makapag-deliver, wala pang funds eh.
Yes, sir. Actually, sir, nagawa lang nila yan, sir. Prior pa lang, naiwan lang siya doon sa target natin for 2020.
Download the funds. Para walang alibay.
Yes, sir.
Aurit, download the funds to Region 2 already. Ha? Okay na.
Within the week, sir.
Tagal naman. Bukas. That's the...
Like, provided na in order na lahat ng mga papers nila,
Yeah.
their money is the least of their problem now.
Yeah.
No? Basta andyan na yung report list nila, na iba na sa amin ng CPMO. Magpapakawa nila ng pera kasi daming pera na nagawang kailangan mo.
Ano yung mga requirements na kailangan nyo for you to download the money?
Anong request natin ng CPMO or saka yung mga support list nila sa pagkakakasita nila.
Oh, take note, Paros and Ardis. Sino ba nag-request, Ardi o Paro? Both. Ardi. Oh, Ardis, take note. Submit the necessary documents so that the money will be downloaded immediately. Okay? Continue, Joey.
Yes, sir. Secretary, sir, with
Yes.
regard doon sa target po natin, i-context ko lang na yung additional funding natin ay Region 2, Region 3, okay, at saka Region 11. Yan lang po, sir, yung additional target natin to complete yung 36,000 natin na additional non-COVID po.
Di ba, if I'm not mistaken, yung 189 nyo, Region 1 has to deliver 22,000? Tama ba ako? 13? 13, sorry, 13. Region 8, 20, 17, 17. 18 lang daw deliverable nila. Per as our understanding, kayo nag-download ng pera, 29,000. But the report that was submitted to us is only 18,000. Tama, Ate? Oh, 18,000 lang. Tapos Region 9, ilan? 17.
17,617.
Oh, 17,000. Can you deliver the whole 17,000, Mon?
Actually, out of the 17,717, 52% or 9,239 are clean. Paano siya? Pasok siya sa dalawang kategory na pinipresent ni Asik Joey kanina na in the master list and still cultivating the land. And yung ERBs died but with ears actually tilling the land.
Oh.
50% that are malinis.
So 9,000 lang ang Region 9. Region 8, ilan ang clean nyo? Region 8. Dodge. Dodge.
Yes, sir. Ang aming right now, as of today, August 2, we have 9,733. That is clean, sir. Ready for LGS na yan.
9?
Sir?
9,000?
9,733, sir. Ang ready talaga. Right now, ang 7,902 nasa reflective yan, meaning actually filling, at saka yung 1,831 dead original ARDs but with ears filling the land. So okay yan. Right now, we still have ang aming validation team naka-accomplish na ng 27,000. Now we still have the source of accomplishment dito sa ARB's master with actual filler in 12,509. Tapos ARB's died with ears actually filling the land 2,377. At saka yung inclusion which is 6,289. And ARB's included but not actually filling the land 3,372. But ito
Okay,
ay
Dodge. Just repeat. how big is the area that can be delivered immediately as clean title, as in clean title? How big?
Ito mga 10, sir. Itong ready na, may LDF, sir, yung 10,000 right now.
10? 10? 10,000?
Yes, sir, right now. LDF na ready ito, sir.
Okay, thank you, Dudes. Let's go to Region 1. So 9, Region 9, 9. Region 8, 10. That's 19,000. Region 1.
Sec.
Director
Yes,
Lara.
Yes, Sec. Good afternoon, Sec. Oo.
Good afternoon.
Sec, as of July 30, the total validated land holdings is 7,890 point something hectares. So, yung ready for redocumentation ay 4,166.2517. So, Sec, if you would analyze yung more than half, yung almost 60 yung pwedeng mag-graduate into title or individual CLOAS. So, for the 13,535 target for Region 1, we could assume that only at least 6 to 7,000 of this target would graduate into individual title, Sec. So
Okay,
ngayon, Sec, ready na po kami.
Primo. Thank you,
Yes, Sec.
thank you.
Okay, Sec. Well,
So, Asek Joey, nakita mo? 9, 10 plus 7, that's 19 plus 7, 26. 26,000 lang. Our target is 60. We are short. We are short by how many? 34,000. Oh. We are short by 34,000. Where will you get the... Akala ko ba there is around 600,000 hectares which are clean, which have already approved survey plan and can easily be transformed into individual titles. Paano yan? What's the problem? How do we get to solve the problem? Akala ko okay na yun.
As I presented kanina, pagkaba po nila, mayroong situation where may mga actual occupants doon sa area as well as nandun yung ERB na sa master list pero iba na po nag-occupy. Nasasabi ko natin kanina, doon po sa nagbenta ng mga ERB that is ground for disqualification at pwede na po tayo mag-debate for inclusion at mag-exclusion at subject natin sa qualification yung actual occupant para po sa ito ipapasok natin as part of it.
So kailangan pa na inclusion exclusion ito.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Gaano katagal yun, Director Aison, yung inclusion exclusion na yan?
Sir, kung wala namang context doon, kung pwede naman mag-final executory doon sa regional restoration.
Gaano nga katagal?
Sir, depende yun sa...
Naku, hindi pwede yun. Gusto ko gaano katagal. Give me a time frame.
Sir, pinag-commit kasi regional directors po yun. Sa kanila po.
So basically, there's a problem here. We can only deliver 26,000 hectares out of our 60,000 target. Ngayon, yung ibang regions, sino ang pinaka-most likely regions that can fill up the gap? Anong region? Sandali Marion. Director Marion.
Sir.
Oh, Marion.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Ilan ang masisigurado mong i-deliver mo?
Sir, yung 12,060 hectares, sir. 12,060 hectares.
Sigurado yan, clean na yan.
Yes, sir. Ito sigurado na ng mga purpose ko. Actually, ito sa lahat, sir, on board sila. Pwede natin sa kung ano kasigurado ba. We are sure na ma-deliver natin itong 12,060 ay October.
Sige nga, pasagutin mo ngayon mga paro mo kung sigurado.
Yes, sir. Andito si Sir. Parpo Banji. Tatos. Parpo Banji.
Banji. Nakamute ka, Banji. Nakamute ka. I-unmute mo.
Sorry, sir. My target is 3,018 and 20% of that was already validated and ongoing na rin po. Research of document was already finished and it's ready. The field validation team was already deployed today and they are undergoing their planning, implementation plan with the MARPOS So far, sir, wala pa namang problem po.
So
Okay
ilan
po
ang
yung
sure? Ilan ang sure, Banji?
Yun lahat, sir, 3,018 hectares.
3,018 hectares. Okay,
Yes, sir.
thank you. Thank you, Banji. O, Marion, sino pa? Marion.
Si Marcos, sino?
Sir, for Sarangani,
Please.
Ilan?
ano po? For Sarangani, it's only 500, sir, pero we can go as far as 600. Clean na po yan, sir. Sigurado by October.
Okay, so 3,600. Okay, next. Marion.
Si Juan, sir, Marco Jane Aguilar of Sukan.
Oh, Parpo Aguilar.
Jane.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
1,042 hectares.
Ilan daw? Ilan? Paro? Malabo yung reception. Marion, can you just gaano kalaki yung para kay Paro? Marion. Gaano kalaki yung mai-deliver niya, ibig sabihin? Sorry.
So, for the rest, sir, sa 42.
Hello,
Ilan? Go ahead.
Our target is 3,042 hectares, sir. We will deliver that. Our FBT will deploy this afternoon. And then we have action planning. And the 3,000 hectares, yun po yung all this.
Okay. Marion, next. Thank you very much, Paro. Next. Meron pa? Si Dudes.
Tandang ko na. North ko na ba? North?
Ilan, Dudes?
6,247, sir.
Sure yun.
6,247.
Very good. Kita mo, mas malaki pa yung isang probinsya kaysa isang region. Kaya nagtataka ba't 189 yung pinili eh. Samantalang, ito, mayroon palang region 12. Okay. Marion, ano pa? Meron pa? Marion?
Wala na, sir. Yan, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Marion. So if we will deduct 12,000 from the 36,000, that's already 24,000 pang balance. Saan mo kukunin yung 24,000 asset?
Sir, meron tayo sa Caraga, sir.
Ha?
Caraga po.
Oh, Leo. Director Leo.
Yes, sir.
Ilan ang mai-deliver nyo ngayon? Yung clean, clean. Yung wala nang problema.
Clean.
No more problems.
I will let my Paro to report. Paro Jam, Agusan Sur. Paro Jam.
Good afternoon po. Good afternoon po, Secretary, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, so far as Caraga Agusan do Sur is concerned, we were downloading the funds of 1,006 hectares. And that's a clean one, sir. We can deliver that one on or before October.
Clean yung 1,000.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, okay, go ahead. 1,006? 1,600?
Sir, 1,006 hectares, hindi po 1,600.
1,006.
1,006.
Thank you, sir.
Surigao Sur.
1,006.
Paro Bebot. Bebot Bautista.
Bebot Bautista. Nawala si Bebot. Parang Bebot, nakamute ka yata. Mag-unmute ka.
Sir, magandang hapon po, mahal na sekretary.
Magandang hapon din. Ilan ang may deliver?
Sa Surigao del Sur po, sir, mayroon akong sure na lalabas na sa October na 518 hectares, equivalent to 67 land holdings. Sure na po yan, pero ipilitin po naming madagdagan para makarating ng 1,000. Mga 1,000 po siguro.
So siguro din
Pero yung
1,000.
518 po, sure na lalabas na yan. Diba?
Sure na yan, ha?
Pasok na.
Oh, sige,
Pasok na po
okay.
yun sa criteria yung nabanggit kanina.
Thank you, Paro Bebot. So 1,500.
Yung lulag, meron ding ibibigay ang mga lolat ko, Sec. Agusan Sur, Agusan del Norte, meron ding konti.
Okay, Paro.
Okay. Paro Bitangkor.
Good afternoon, Sir.
Good afternoon.
Po sa 100 lang po. Glen na po yan, Sek.
Ilan pakiulit?
100 hectares lang po, Sek.
100 hectares. 1,600.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sige. Thank you. Paro Bitangkor. Sino pa?
Surigao Norte, sir.
Oh. Yes,
Surigao
please.
Norte at saka Dinagat, sir. Good afternoon. Meron kaming 144 hectares lang. Clean na yan, sir. Ano na lang, mag-i-title na lang sila.
Okay, very good. So all in all, 1,750.
Yes, sir.
Tama?
Clean and deliverables.
Sige, Leo, thank you. So
Thank you,
from the
sir.
24,000 less 1,750, that's around 22,250. Saan mo kukunin yung 22,250?
Actually, sir, sabi ko nga po, yung 36,000 na kinumit po ng mga allegation. Ito na po, sir, yung...
Hindi, wag nang ganun. Ngayon na lang, sabihin mo sa akin, saan natin kukunin yung 20,000, 22,250?
Sir, meron pa tayo, sir, sa Region 3, sir.
Region 3. Waying. Waying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Right now, sir, we have a total of 1,900 hectares validated, but our purpose committed to deliver by October 1,300 hectares po. But if we can still accomplish the remaining 600, we will, sir.
Okay, thank you, Waying. So that's around 21,000 plus, more or less. Saan mo kunin yung 21,000, Joey?
Sir, meron pa tayong almost 6,000 per coming from
Region
Region 6.
6. Yun. Sheila. Sheila Kamin.
Kami sana 30. I-deliver ko ito sa ating pong mga. On board po, sir, ang ating purpose. Mag-umpisa po kay Farpo Matet. Farpo Matet. Farpo Matet. Baka sir, ano po yung kanyang signal?
Okay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hello po, okay. So for the province of Aklan, our target for this year is 296.79 hectares. Clean na po yan na set. Ma-deliver na po yan for this year.
Sige, okay. Thank you, Paro.
Okay.
Paro. Okay, next.
Paro Tino.
Sir, good afternoon po. This is Darpo Antique. For the split project po, sir, the province of Antique committed to deliver 1,002 hectares. This involves 37 land holdings. And while these 37 land holdings are still subject for validation, we have a backup under collective clause where we can be assured to deliver 1,002 hectares, sir. We will deliver 1,002.
Paro, ang gusto kong marinig yung clean na, yung pwede nang i-deliver, hindi yung plano pa lang. Gusto ko yung sigurado na ma-deliver nyo. Ilan?
Yes, sir. 1,002.
Sigurado yan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 1,000
1,002 1002 by October.
Okay, 1002. Okay, thank you, Paro. Sino pa? Juan, Ardisila.
Si Parpo Tony po, sir, ng copies.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Yes, good afternoon. Good afternoon po, Sec. Good afternoon, RD.
Good afternoon.
For province of Capiz, Sec, ang target namin for 2021 is 149 hectares. Ito na po yung may approved survey plan na to be delivered natin by October.
So sigurado yan?
Yes po.
Okay, very good, Paro. 149
Thank you po.
hectares. Sheila, sino pa? Negros.
Si Parpo Buboy po, sir, ng Guimaras.
Guimaras muna.
Maayong hapon, Sec. For
Maayong
Guimaras, we can deliver 241.18 hectares, 28 land holdings with 165 ARBs.
That's for sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Paro.
Salamat po.
Para tayo nagbibilang sa Comelec nito. Sino man nanalo? Okay. Oh, sige, Sheila, ano pa? Sino pa?
Si Parpo Harriet po, sir, ng Iloilo.
Oh, Iloilo. Harriet.
Good afternoon, sir. For Iloilo, we committed to deliver 315 hectares, sir.
Ilan?
315.
315. Sigurado yan.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sige. Thank you, Harriet. Oh, Sheila.
Thank you, sir.
Si Parpo Test po, sir, ng Negros Occidental 1.
Okay, Negros.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Darpo Negros Occidental 1 has committed around 2,000.3731 hectares for split project.
This is clean. Pero yung ano yung clean, yung sigurado na.
This is already clean, Sec.
Okay, very good. Very good.
So we will be able to deliver this by the end of October.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank
okay. Sheila, sino pa?
Si Parpo Opong po, sir, ng Negros Occidental 2 po, sir.
Oh, Parpo.
Parpo Opong.
Oh, good.
Good afternoon, Sec. For Negros 2, we committed 1923 hectares, sir.
1,923.
Yes, sir.
So, can you deliver the 1,923?
Up to October, sir, we committed to deliver. May ESP na ito, sir.
Good. Very good. Very good. Thank you. So, ilan lahat sila?
5,930 po, sir.
5,930?
Yes,
okay.
Sir. 5,930.
Thank you. Thank you. So less 21,000 minus 5,000, meron pa tayong 15,000. Saan natin kukunin yung 15,000?
Meron pa tayong target sa
Region
Region 10.
10? Okay. Ding. Come in, Ding. Para tayo nasa Comelec talaga. Ding, Ding. Come in, Ding.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. For Region 10, sir, meron kaming for issuance of individual title na around 5,004 hectares. At palagi kong nakakausap yung mga purpose ko. Positive naman sila, sir, pero mas mabuti na rin yung personal na sila mismo mag-utter. So, I call in Parubert for his target na 3,189. Kami, Parubert.
Okay, sir. Good afternoon po. Good afternoon po, sir.
Good afternoon, Parobert.
Okay, for Bukidnon, sir, the share of Bukidnon for the region-wide commitment, that's 3,189, sir.
Sigurado ko dyan,
As of August, sir, meron kaming 40% na sigurado na siya. And maximum effort by end of October, we could deliver the 3,189.
Sure ka dyan, Bert, ha?
Yes, sir.
Hindi Xerox yan.
Hindi, sir. Wala namang Xerox.
Baka Xerox
Wala,
na
wala namang Xerox, sir.
Sige. Siguraduhin mo, ha?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay. Okay po, sir.
Okay. Next in line is the Paro of Lanao del Norte with 718 hectares. Please come in, Paro Rasli, Delano.
Paro, nakamute ka. Nakamute ka yata. Paro. Yan. Sige. Lumapit ka sa microphone kaya. Wala kang boses, Paro. Baka napuyat ka sa singalong kagabi.
Paro Rusty? Paro Rusty, can you hear us?
Wala, hindi marinig. Ding, hindi marinig.
Later na lang, Paro Rusty. So next answer is number 3, as far as Boyan is concerned, is the province of Misamis Oriental, Paro Maybel, Alcala with a 5 hectare, Paro Maybel.
Maybel,
May hapon, sir.
nasa kwarto mo ba? Nasa opisina ka?
Yes, sir.
Ba't parang wala akong picture dyan?
Sir?
Wala akong picture?
Nasa likod ko, sir. Oh, parang klaro.
Patingin?
Pakita mo. Nakikita ulo mo eh.
Ah, oo nga. Very good. Sige, paro ka na forever.
Sir,
Basta Maybel, report.
for Misamis Oriental and Camiguin, 596, sir, with 60 land holdings.
Ah, 596. Okay, thank you, Maybel.
Welcome,
Okay.
sir.
Next, sir, is the province of Misamis Occidental with a target of 499. Pero sabi ni Paro Roland is pwede pa daw nilang gawing 600 hectares. So please tell me, Paro Roland, if you are your talk.
Good afternoon, Sec.
Good afternoon.
YC Paro Roland. Actually, Sec, we are committed to deliver a clean hectarage of 499.5 hectares, but maybe we can add more and per target of our validation team. But for our target, that's only 500 before the end of October. That is already clean hectares.
Sure na yun? Roland, sure na yan?
Come in, sir.
Are you sure about it? Is it
Yes, sir. As far as the 499.
Okay, good. Very good. Thank you. Ding.
Sir, balikan natin si Paro Rusty. Ang target niya is 718 hectares. Paro Rusty, can you hear me now?
Rusty. Wala, kawawa naman si Rusty. Hindi makapag-report. Walang sound.
Okay, ito.
Go ahead.
Yes, Sec, we are very sure now as far as the 499.
Wala bang si Jerry, ma'am?
Wala.
Yan, Paro
Wala
Rusty, hear you na. Go ahead. Go
Yes,
ahead, Paro.
yes, good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, RD. For Lano Norte, we committed 7 hectares with 42 land holdings. As of this moment, we have already validated more than 100. So we are committed, sir, to deliver that within this year.
Okay. You're sure about that, Rusty,
Sure, 101%.
101%. Mukhang marami-rami yan, Okay, Ding. So what is the total score, Ding?
5,004 hectares, sir. That is the number of hectares to be delivered by Region 10 before October 30.
Okay. Thank you, Ding. 5,004. So, less 5,004, 10,000 na lang. 10,000. O, saan natin kukunin yung 10,000?
Sir, yung next na may mataas na commitment, sir, ay si Director Bernal po.
Oh, Marvin. Come in, Marvin. Director Marvin, Bernal. Director Bernal? Wala ba si Director Bernal? On board siya? Marvin.
Sir, excuse me, si Cecil po ito.
Oh.
Sir, si Director Marvin po on sick leave. He's sick.
He's sick.
Opo.
Sino ang assistant niya?
Mga parko po ng Palawan nandyan.
Yung assistant regional director, nandyan si Lilibet?
Wala po, sir. Wala po.
Onboarding mo siya.
Lang po natin sa Paro 2.
Sino pa? Kwan? Asek.
Region 7, sir, si RD.
Resti, come in. RD Resti, Siyas.
RD Resty, sir, nandyan po.
RD Resti. Good afternoon. By the way, before anything else, please convey our condolence to Paro Erna, who died yesterday, no? And sana you should paano ba gagawin natin? Nagpadala ba kayo ng bulaklak or what? Anong pwede nating magawa to show our sympathy to the family?
Kaya hindi na i-arrange kami. Naman ho natin siya hindi natin actually, I was informed na hindi ho na ma-cremate pa dahil.
Siguro mag-offer na lang tayo ng mass, no? Mass offering. Resti. Para kay Erna.
I mean, anything that can make sense. Saka yung mga kasama ko.
Resti, hindi maganda ang hindi maganda ang dating mo dito sa amin. Can you fix your communication? Hindi maganda ang dating, hindi ka namin maintindihan. Pakiayos lang.
Okay.
Malabo.
I'll call again, sir. I'll make call again.
Sige, we will go back to you, ha? Resti, pakiayos mo lang yung yung connection mo. Hindi maganda, hindi ka namin marinig. Okay?
Yes po, yes po.
Okay, let's go.
RD Eugene po.
Okay, Eugene. Come in, Eugene.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon.
Naimbag na malam.
Naimbag na malam, Apo. Apo, Secretary.
Yes,
Apo. Yes, sir. For the Cordillera, we have 1,836.
1,800.
May we request, sir, that the Parpos will be the one to report. We call on Parpo Pen of Abra.
Good afternoon po. Good afternoon, Sec.
Good afternoon.
For the province of Abra, we have targeted 1,143 hectares to be delivered by end of October, sir.
Okay.
Sure na po yun, sir.
Clear na yun, ha? Sure na yun.
Yes, sir.
Salamat. Sino pa?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, for the province of Apayao, Parpo Art.
Parpo Art.
Sir, nasa travel kanina, 28 hectares po yung kanina, sir, pero pwedeng madagdagan pa po.
Malit lang, no? Sige, sino pa?
Yes, sir. Pwedeng madagdagan yun, sir. May we request Parpo Virgie of Benguet?
Virgie.
Dar po, Benguet po, pwede po i-deliver yung 200 hectares po.
200 hectares. Okay. Thank you, Paro Aykod. Okay, sino pa?
May we request Parpo Laluan of Ifugao?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Vic.
Wrong, sir. Sir, as committed, we will deliver 50 hectares.
Ilan?
50 hectares, sir.
50 hectares. Okay.
Yes,
Thank you, Vic.
Raul, sir.
Thank you, sir. May we request Parpo of Kalinga, Parpo Adela to report?
Okay, please.
Hello po. Good afternoon, sir. Good
afternoon.
afternoon, sir.
Good
As committed, we will deliver 125 hectares. Malinis po yun, sir.
Good. Very good. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
sir.
Ukil, meron pa?
May we request Parpo Jane to report of Mountain Province?
Okay.
Sir, static po yung kanilang yung kanilang signal doon. We were informed. But the Mountain Province have po sir, committed 288 hectares.
Okay.
Malinis na po yun, sir.
Oh,
So all in all, sir, we have 1,836 sir hectares.
Okay. Salamat. Kung
Thank you,
1,000
sir.
naimbag na malam. So kung 10,000 minus 1,800,
8,200.
oh, sabi i-round up mo na lang sa 8,000. Saan natin kukunin? Yung Region 1, di pa nagre-report ng Region 1.
Yung Region 1, sir, nakasama na po natin.
Nasama na?
Si Ate Rene, sir, alam ko medyo mababa lang yung binigay natin na pera, pero alam ko marami pa sila pwedeng i-deliver na additional.
Sige. Rene.
Yes, sir. Magandang hapon po. Sir, for Dar Calabarzon, ang initial target namin ay 590.
Nasa aquarium ka ba, Rene?
Sir?
Para ka nasa aquarium.
Sir, nasa office po ako.
Yung pictura, yung painting mo sa likod, para nasa loob ka ng aquarium. Sige, go ahead.
Sir, ang total scope po namin for the region actually is 32,000. Ang may approved survey plan po ay almost 12,000. But initially, during our discussion with the PARPOS, and given the time frame available of October, ang feeling ng mga DARPOS, mga PAROS, ay mga almost 600 lang ang pwede namin i-deliver. Pero I do believe that we can do more, but we have to strategize with the FBT and our team. Inayos lang po namin ngayon yung aming regular target ng second semester at ikakasa po namin ng isang special operations for Project Speeds in support for whatever will be the gap sa ating balanse. So initially po ang commitment namin ay 600 hectares.
Out of 12,000?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nako, bakit ganun? 600 lang.
We should understand, Sec, na iba ang configuration ng Calabarzon when it comes to ownership. Ang tingin ko maraming problema sa exclusion, cancellation at tamot-saring mga kaso. Pero yun nga po, pag on board na po yung aming FBT, nakita po namin yung malinis talaga. And once we have that, itatarget po namin yung secretary lahat for CY 2021.
Sige. Okay, thank you, Asek Rene.
Maraming salamat, Sec.
Less 600 from the 8,000, that's already 7,400. Yung Region 5. Region 5, Rod. Rod.
Hello, sir. Magandang hapon po.
Go ahead.
Tanungin natin po yung mga paro para directly marinig din po ninyo yung kanilang mga mo sa predictive law or sa Philippines na malinis na. So, please na marinig para po kami doon din.
Rod, ilan ba lahat yung clear nyo, yung clean title na pwede nyong i-deliver?
1,475, sir. 1,275.
1,005?
1,475, sir.
1,475. So less 7,400. So that would be around 5,000 plus. May natitira pang 5,000. Sana mapunuan nyo na yung 5,000 na yan. Rod, hindi ko natatawagin yung mga paro mo, ha? Thank you. Thank you, Rod.
Thank you, sir.
Kay Marvin, ilan kay Marvin? Kaya? Region 11. Sige, Joseph, come in.
Sir, good afternoon po, sir. Yung clean po natin, sir, is nasa 1,741. Yung clean po natin, sir. But dito sa Davao City, sir, nasa 68 lang po yung target nila. So, I asked Paro Pundok, sir, na kung po pwede, may additional target siya. So, may nakita sila, sila ni additional po si Paro Paro Pundok na 269. So medyo mataas-taas. But may mga ano sir, paro sir na pwede namang makakumit. So pwede ko bang tawagin mga paro, Davao de Oro, Jupiter, please.
Good afternoon po, Sec.
Good afternoon.
For Davao de Oro, sa target po ng 1,700, baka dagdag po siguro kami ng, kasi doon sir, ang commitment namin is 352. But still, we have a commitment na pwede namin dagdagan mga 502 na po lahat. For Davao de Oro. Clean na po yan, sir.
Clean na, 500 plus.
Yes, sir. 500 plus.
Okay, thank you, Paro. Thank you. Joseph.
Yes, sir. Can I call Davao del Sur? Paro Terso, please.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, Sec.
Good afternoon.
Davao del Sur, our commitment is 479 hectares.
So 1,000 na. Okay, clean yan ha? Sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, Paro, thank you. Joseph.
Okay, sir. Davao Oriental, please. Commitment, yung clean na ha, yung clean na, Paro Salde, please.
Salde.
Yes, hello, Sec. RD, good evening. Ang clear ko na, sir, is may 250 hectares ako, sir, with approved survey plan and 14 land holding, sir.
250
hectares, sir. Clean na yan, sir. We approved survey plan na, sir.
Okay, very good. Good. Okay, Paro, RD. Sino
Paro
pa?
Davao del Norte, please. Paro Tam.
Okay.
Please unmute, Paro.
Nakamute ka, Paro. Nakamute ka.
Yes, sir. For the province of Davao del Norte, while my original target is 850, I'm committed to deliver around 2,500.
2,500?
Yes, sir. Pero ang sure na 850. Additional na 650 will deliver. Verified already.
850 lang.
Yes, sir.
Sige.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yun lang po lahat, sir. So medyo, ilan na ba yan lahat na commit natin?
Ilan lahat? 1,850.
Yes po.
More than less 3,000. Ina na lang. Kunti na lang. Okay. Thank you very much, RD Joseph. Maraming salamat. So anyway, there are still other provinces that can actually deliver. Region 4B can, I think, deliver. And also probably
Region 2, sir. Region 2.
Region 2.
Sir.
Sam, meron ka bang may report?
Yes, sir. Yung clean po is 788. Malinis na po yun. But I think Paro June Israel of Isabela can still give us additional output, sir. Pwede natin kausapin si Paro June if he's around. Paro June Israel.
Sige. Good.
Paro June. Hello, Paro June.
Baka umuwi na.
Anyway, sir, kung wala na siya dyan, sir, nabanggit naman niya sa akin that yung original target niya is 295. Ayan, sir, andyan na siya. Paro June, can you provide the details? Thank you. Paro June.
Nakamute ka, June. June, nakamute ka. Unmute mo. Nakamute ka. June Israel, nakamute ka. Pindutin mo yung unmute.
Paro June, nakamute ka. Nakamute.
Pindutin mo yung mutation. Unmute. Yan ang sinasabi ko eh.
Sir, anyway, sir, dun sa kanyang original target na 209.
Yung pwedeng pindutin dyan. Yan, subukan mo magpipindot dyan. Ayaw. Ayaw talaga. Ito yung mga kaibigan ni kaibigan ni Marjorie Aison. Marge, mga kababayan mo, hindi mo tinuturuan mag-unmute. O sige, Sam, ikaw na lang. Hindi siya makapasok.
Yes, sir. Doon sa original target, sir, ni Paro Jude na 295, nag-commit siya, sir, na mag-deliver ng 400 hectares.
Okay.
So
Sige.
more or less, sir, we are targeting around 900 hectares, sir. 900.
Clean yun?
Malinis, sir. Malinis po yun.
Okay, good.
Thank
So,
you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. Meron pa ba tayong na-miss out, Joey?
Actually, sir, yung 4B, ang target po nila ay 2,300.
Oo, di lampas-lampas na tayo.
Actually, sir, kasi po natin, lampas-lampas po tayo, sir, considering na yung 20,000 plus kanina from regions 1, 8 and 9 ay as of July yun. So, pwede pa tayo sumagdag.
Although, of course, this is, Joey, remember that report is different from actual accomplishment, ha?
Yes, sir.
Elmer, you have to follow it up because, making a report is different from actual accomplishment. So, it has something to do with how you would be able to push the regional directors and the paros to really work it out so that it can be translated into individual titles. No? Anyway, I think with the assurances of our RDs and the paros, we would be able to meet the 60,000 objective that we have. Hopefully, yeah, God willing. Homer, would you like to say some more? So that for purposes of trying to level off the knowledge and information that our RDs and our paros should know so that we will be effective in the implementation of this program.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Ngayon pa lang po, laging mabot ang kaalaman sa lahat nating mga passport at regional director nationwide. Mayroon po tayong dagdag na ida-download para sa kanila po. Kasi alam natin na hanggang October sila. Pero yung magsimula na po tayo ng year 2 under the project, yung November, December nyo, gawin na natin busy kayo. Yung mga implementation team. So, nagre-ready po kami ni Asin Joey ng listahan, no? Na ipapadala po namin sa inyo para mabilis po. Dito pa lang po sa central office, ay pinilter na po natin yan. May mga support list na po kami. Nagaling po doon sa inyong mga malilinis sa inyong workable at with approved survey plan. All other provinces po ay of the country ay posibleng malalagdagan po kayo. Para sa kayo, meron na kayong advance para sa susunod na taon. Kasi ang year po natin ng project ay October 2021, October 2022. Malay natin, meron pang malalagdagan na lulusot dyan na magiging individual title. So we will be coming up with more than 60,000 individual title. So, please expect po, all regions of the country po, meron po tayong loan proceeds po yan, sir, available na around 305 million pa, sir, for the validation activities. At hopefully, kung talagang may release pa po yung 438 natin na 2020, magre-ready lang po kami ng design, just in case lang na merong sarong lalabas para mabilis po. Para magamit din po natin for baka maihabol pa naman. Kung wala naman po, ay okay lang.
Anyway, we are only talking about the clean titles, no? Those with approved survey plan and those with no pending legal issues. So we still need to address the other cases, the other collective clause, which problems in relation to Ali and also other related matters. So, for purposes of just trying to clarify issues regarding this matter, Director Aison, can you give them pointers on how they should be able to address collective LOAs with pending alley cases and other related legal issues and concerns? Can you give them pointers on how to facilitate the resolution of these issues?
Yung process po namin.
Sige.
Kasi, ang i-share ko lang sana sa kanila,
Yeah.
the different regional directors, yung different attachments sa ESS, sir, kasi magkatabi po, mag-asawa po yung ESS at saka operations. So, in all the process of documentation na gagawin, pati dun sa field validation, may mga attachments and forms required by World Bank, sabi na natin para kami jowers pinagdabantayan ng World Bank regarding these forms, sir. So, if you may allow us to share, kahit dito sa ESS lang,
Sige.
the most important forms lang po. Yun po.
I allow you. Kaya hindi ko nabalitaan, kasal na pala ang operations at saka liga. Kailan?
Kaya kasi yung lagi kasama si Joey.
Sir, permission, sir, permission.
Oh, yes. Sino yan?
Sir Bernie po.
Bernie, nasaan ka?
Sir, gusto ko lang mag-thank you sa lahat ng mga paro natin tsaka RDs. Despite dun sa very short time frame, nakapag-commit pa rin at makakapag-deliver. So, inaasahan ko po na makaka-deliver sila. At kung may mga problema pa katulad kung nasabi natin kanina, kompleto na po yung finances. So magsabi lang sila kung ano yung mga kailangan, ano yung mga problema para makadeliver po. So thank you po. Maraming salamat, sir.
Okay. Sige, go ahead.
Yes, sir. So, ito, sir, dun sa mga areas where we have already cascaded po, binaba po namin ito. Magkatabi po ito, activity matrix. We have on the first column, the parcelization process. And then we have on the second column, the ES safeguards, activity and output. At dito naman po sa last part, who are the persons responsible? Sir, naka-out po ito.
Yan?
Opo, iniwan po namin to sa Region 8. Kaya nagtataka ako, Region 1, pero ang Region 1 is a good thing, wala po kami. Maganda po, pag may question ng Region 1, yung kanilang coordinator, nag-detect and tumatawag diretso sa amin, that's a good thing. Pero sa Region 8, nagtataka po kami na hindi nila nagamit ito. Kasi naiwan po ito, these are the very first activity matrix or talagang inalign na po namin both nasaan ang parcelization process ng operations, nasaan ang ES, and who are the persons responsible. Napakapaliwanag po. Then, next, first na attachment, during the conduct of field validation, ito po yung sinasabi ko na yung FBT group nandun po sa baba doing the validation. What are the documents na kailangan i-accomplish? 1, ESMF attachment 1. Ito po, ang gagawa po nito is the PARO through the Organic ESS Coordinator. So, huwag niyo na pong picturean yan. Available po yan. Papamigay po namin. Then, we have the ESMF attachment 2, profile ng collective LOA on-site. FBT team po ang gagawa niyan. Yan po yung sinasabi namin pen and paper. Now, we have the next one, the ESMF attachment 3 per ERP in the collective LOA. So, ito po yung pinaka-profile ng bawat ERP na nakapangalan po sa collective LOA. Sino po ang gagawa nito? Still the FBT ESS point person. Kasama po nung coordinator na binigay po nila. Now, sir, we also have the ESMF 6, yung master list of ERPs at the back of the title. Titingnan na po dyan kung nandun pa siya sa lupa. Naka-align po ito sa Carper Land Form 73. So alam na alam po ito ng operations, magkadugtog. Now with the mandate of ng mga ES na taga World Bank po, require po nila kami to transform these forms into Kobo Toolbox. So hindi na, after some time po, siguro by next month, pwede na namin i-launch na hindi na pen and paper. Kobo Toolbox na po, naka-offline, hindi kailangan ng internet, naka-offline po ito, pwedeng i-accomplish po. Kobo Toolbox is yun po yung system na sinusupport ng World Bank that was introduced to the MNA Group para po naka-align na po dito sa system, MNE system dito sa National Office. We have also agreed that doon sa Kobo Toolbox, nakalagay na rin po yung CLOA ID number. So, hindi na po paulit-ulit ang entries ng barangay, location, description, landholding ID ng CLOA. Collective CLOA landholding ID. Yun na lang po ang point of reference natin, sir. Then next. Ayan. Ito po yung mga purposes na i-identify natin or to assess the following indicators. Ito po yung parang pinaka-summary of anong laman ng different ESNF attachments and who are the person responsible, provincial ESS coordinator, and support staff. Pag sinabi natin coordinator, we're talking of the organic. And when we're talking of ESS support staff documentor, FBT, we are referring to the COS po. And then we have the review, consolidation, and analysis of the different attachment, ESNF, attachment 2 and 3. Ang gagawa po nito is the regional ESS specialist, hired, COS po yan. And we have the regional ESS coordinator and support staff, organic po yan. And then we have the provincial ESS coordinator and support staff.
Validation team.
So sir, maliwanag po, lahat po ng documents, every step ng ESS, meron po kami nitong ganito po. At nandito po yung process. So while there is an evaluation of field investigation report, ito yung activity ng ESS, who are the persons responsible. Inalign na po namin yan, sir.
Okay.
And then also, during the request for, ito po yung sinabi ni R.U. Homer kanina na RSS, preparation of survey module, lahat po yan nakahanda ko pulong-pulong, prepare survey returns. Sir, ang napaka-important po dito is the PAC consultation meeting template. We have the consultation meeting template wherein they conduct yung pulong-pulong po in the form of a GRM po yan, sir. And then, in case of dito po sa entitlement matrix, ito po yung redocumentation process ng operations. So, kung meron silang makita mga actual occupants that are not included as ARPs in the collective CLOA, so mag-go through ng Section 22 FPID. Ito naman po yung mga different forms na kailangan nilang i-accomplish po. And then in cases of displacement, so there are various cases of displacement na identify po yan na potential risk under the ESA or environmental social assessment, kagaya ng overlapping, yung collective CLOA is within ancestral domain, forest land. So gagawa po tayo ng resettlement planning po. So meron tayong resettlement plan. Cash, hindi po. Monetary na compensation, hindi po allowed. So ilalagay po natin sila as priority to be identified as ARP. Yun po yung ilalagay natin sa attachment 3 and 4 po. 3 and 4. So nandito na naman sa other side, nakalagay na naman po who are the persons responsible. So naka-attach din po ito, PAP data sheet, project affected persons, ang PAP po. And then we also have to address the issues of vulnerable household. Napaka-important po yan sa World Bank, sir. And ito po yung PAP consultation minutes template. So when the ESS support group na nasa FBT would participate in the pulong-pulong ng operations, kailangan po niya itong fill upan, attachment 2, PAP. So, ang dami po. Hahanapin po ito lahat ng World Bank. And with the Kobo Toolbox, pag in-accomplish nila to via Cobo Toolbox. Makikita po natin kaagad dito sa national office po. So mamamonitor natin kasi when we do our reporting with the World Bank during our World Bank missions po, hindi lang po yung salita or report, naghahanap din po sila ng numerical. Dapat po, balanse po yung ating mga data po. Then last, yan naman ito, yung ano po. Ito po yung aming parang pinaka-process po. So yung mga success indicators natin, we have to accomplish the following forms. SMF 1, 6, 2. Accomplished form should be equal to the number of ARPs. We have to consider yung attachment 3 kasi ARP po ang bilang natin dito. And as needed is the RPF, IPPF, vulnerable household. Yung IPPF po in case may IP po doon sa area. So kailangan natin mag-comply doon sa mga attachment. Marami din po yun. And then the resettlement plan po na attachment, sir. So, sir, to inform the regional directors na nagre-ready ng sweldo ng kanilang FPT, hindi lang po yung mga forms ng operations ang kailangan i-submit, kailangan din po lahat ng forms ng ESS po. Kaya po, I've been insisting, I've been requesting na magkaroon kami ng cascading and then coaching and mentoring on the different forms. Hindi na po ako abogado, nandito na po ako sa ESS. Thank you.
Hindi ko ma-imagine na hindi ka abogado, Marge. Environmentalist ka na. Kailangan mo ng placard. So Homer, I think I fully agree with the position of Director Marx that we should be able to compile all the necessary reportings that must have to be submitted before they would be paid their respective wages. So that there will be a clear understanding and there would be no eventual disagreements, irritants between us and also our hired field validation teams. We should try to clarify it, put it on record, make it very clear, so that there would be no misunderstanding at all. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And then, how soon can you come up again with the cascading? Just like what we're doing right now, it should be a continuing process. Time and again, you have to meet them. You have to remind them of their respective duties and functions. And probably that is also one way of trying to monitor all of them. Just like in the legal profession, we always have this mandatory continuing legal education so that we will see to it that we are properly updated with the present laws and also the present decisions of the Supreme Court. In the same manner, I think it would be good if we have a continuing process of evaluating, educating, indoctrinating, supervising, monitoring all of these people so that there will be a smooth delivery of our processes that would eventually fruition into these parcelized CLOAs.
Kasi parang pwede po nila give information on the effort of our PBA.
Okay. Ellen, please, go ahead.
Para po matugunan yung mga concerns na
Mahina, hindi ka marinig.
para po matugunan yung mga concerns natin sa field offices at sa galas publiko sa recommendation po. May mga naihanda po activities ang CPM po with the initiative po ng ating grupo from the FOO at saka po sa ating banner group. So meron po pa-report kami na yung 5 cluster session para po sa cascading ng AO1 series in 2020.
Kailan?
Ito po ay nakaschedule right after Sir Sana. Supposedly Sir this week, kaya lang since nagkaroon po ng ECQ, GCQ recommendations po, ay minok po muli ito. Papasok po ang unang session, ang last session, last week of August po.
Ano ba yan? Face-to-face?
So yes sir, face-to-face. Ang pili po ng grupo, while we already did and exhausted po lahat yung needs para po ma-orient yung mga kasamahan natin sa field via online po ang virtual session. Meaning, yung kung productive interaction po, then mag-verify po yung mga nila ay hindi nakakasapat yung pinigay na airtime o yung discussion.
For the meantime, Ellen, bakit hindi kayo mag-conduct ng online while there is this what you call MECQ health protocols?
Tinitignan po muli yung schedule para po makonsider na yun.
Yeah, I think that's the best way that we can cope with the present situation that we have. You know, can you imagine a lockdown from August 6 to August 20? That's around 2 weeks. Ako lang, iniisip ko na kung anong gagawin ko sa 2 linggong yun. Parang hindi ko malubos maisip. Di ba? Although we can come to office, di ba? There afford naman tayo. Pero why take the risk, di ba? So most likely, most of our interactions will be through online na lang siguro. And, okay. Go ahead.
Sec, permission to speak?
Yes. Pagbigyan mo na natin. Go ahead. Asik kami. Go ahead.
Sec, given the presentation of Director March, we may consider siguro yung pag-firm up ng contract ng team na mai-involve sa project because the inputs given by the Director March are critical part of submission to World Bank. I am recommending that we review the template of the contract which will be signed by the project personnel na i-hire natin para lang walang problema later yung ating mga paros at yung ating mga RDs. Salamat.
Oh, you agree with that, Director Homer?
Actually, sir, nag-usapan na po namin na Director Mark, Director Laila, yung schedule na cascading, baka sabi nga natin, although kailanganin pa rin natin may face-to-face center, ditong panahon ng August 6, 2020, gahanapan po namin ng ng pagkakataon na baka po pwede naman lahatan din sila eh. Katulad po nito, papabigyan natin ng invite yung mga paro at saka yung mga regional director, i-convene na lang nila yung mga hired na tao natin sa kanilang mga opisina o saka yung mga organic ulit para ma-cascade po muli yan. But the same, we will be, after the lockdown, itutuloy po yung face-to-face. Para talagang sabi nga natin ninyo, sir, continuing. Para na sa gayon, hindi magkaroon ng katulad na nangyari na monitor ninyo na parang seemingly hindi nila totally grasp yung processes. Ganun po yung target natin, sir. And at this point in time, sir, sinasabihan ko na po sana yung mga barko, ng mga iba pang regions, no? And also yung mismo yung 189. Kung kayo po ay nakapag-hire na ng inyong field validation team, kasi kung nakapag-hire kayo ng field validation team, pwede po natin bigyan na sila during the lockdown. As soon as, pwede po natin bigyan na sila ng orientation para common po yung pag-unawa nila kung ano yung kanilang dapat na maging deliverable. Yun po. Ang suggestion ko po, ipadala nyo po yung baka pwede mag-rundown tayo kung nakahire na sila. Pwede yun.
Sige, can you come up with some sort of schedule of activities so that we can facilitate the programs that has to be initiated in lieu of the face-to-face while we're experiencing a lockdown. Okay?
Sec, I have permission to speak then.
Oh, go ahead, Asek.
Sec, second recommendation, baka dapat i-package yung lahat ng mga materials para yun ang maging operation kit ng lahat ng mga parot at ng RDs. Kasi kung puta-putake ang pagbibigay ng mga information, it will be very difficult for us to understand and appreciate everything. I am recommending that all documents be packaged into one operation kit or tool para sa mga paros at sa mga RDs. Maraming salamat po.
Homer.
Noted yan, we will come up with the consolidation of presentation material. Soft copy. Okay, soft copy. para bahala na po kayo na mag-print niya sa inyong mga opisina. Anyway, may project management pa na kayo. We will do that.
Okay, si Yusek Diston.
Director Homer, yung sa ganyan po kasi yung mga forms natin, all with the English language. Now, how do you address this?
Sa punto po yan, parang ano po na dito ba sa sentral yan gagawin. Nagpababa po tayo ng mga photo sa kanila sa project management offices, provincial region. Palagay ko naman po kung pwede po sila na anyway, meron na kayo silang mga staff. Palagay ko naman po pwede sila magpatulong sa translation na po nila. Ma-translate na po nila. But what we will provide, English version po nila. Tapos bahala sila sana magkaroon ng kalimutan na translation. I remember during my big ritual breakout review one, kung gumagawa kami ng mga contact services, natatanda nyo, gumawa po kami ng vernacular. So, unawa to. Pwede naman po, kasi meron naman po kayong magagamit na konto.
Yes, please, Yusek Malsi.
Lahat pa rin mga adjustments na ginagawa natin, pinapadaan sa PSC. Actually, sir, wala namang kung adjustment pa. Yung ibig sabihin lang po ba, ito naman po kung ano ba gagawin natin vernacular, para strategy na rin po natin. Kung sa importante po, kung sinasabi po adjustment, yung adjustment sa PWPD ko later on, yung pagkakawang sa market ng MPC, considering ang original intent of these three regions. Ang original intent of three regions, sila lang ang magkakaya ng MPCs muna. So ngayon, i-scale up nyo, lahat ng regions, magkakaya ng MPCs. So sigurado, mag-jack up yung expenses nyo. Diba? I-adjust nyo yung annual work plan and budget nyo. Diba? Ito ba mga bagay na to, ina-approvean ko ba ng PSC to? Considering na ang Private Operations Manual nyo, yung POM nyo, i-approve ng PSC, yung working financial nyo, i-approve ng PSC, any deviation sa targets nyo, i-approve ng PSC. Ang napapansin ko, kung hindi na dumadaan sa project steering committee ng mga to, wala ka solution, wala ka ito. Baka yan, pagpapasa sa documentation, nakakasilipan tayo. Nakasan po yan.
When you say project steering committee sa akin?
Hindi sir, interagency yung project steering committee natin, kaya pina-update ko ngayon itong ESCO creating the CSC.
Oo.
Andito yung mga
Sino members dyan ng project steering committee?
Sir,
Who are the members of the project steering committee?
tayo, consisting chairperson si Secretary, Vice Chairperson si Bernie Cruz, Secretary Pistor, Yusek, Vice Chairperson, Atty. Pamulayan, member, ako member, tapos kasama ang META, DBM, Department of Finance, DANR, NRE, LPC, CILP. Ang ano lang natin, for documentation purposes, kung we are proceeding na ina-address natin lahat without even notifying them. O kaya hindi man lang magawa natin yung documentation na
mag-prepare na tayo ng resolution dito, magkakaroon na lang natin sa kanila.
Yeah, I think that's good. For purposes of protecting our trucks, no?
Yes, sir.
Later on, we might be questioned because of that, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Kung maaalala nyo, yung sa local natin, yung implementation natin ng PAA, lahat ng kaya pinagtagal tayo, lahat ng steps,
Yeah.
including yung extension, pina-upload sa PSC.
Yeah, I think that's good. That's a good suggestion. Anyway, before we embark on this opening up the other regions for purpose of the delivery for our 60,000 target, we have actually submitted a memorandum to the World Bank. We have submitted a memorandum to the World Bank notifying them of our intention that we will no longer limit it to regions 1, 8, and 9. Tama ba ako, Juan? Homer? Yeah. Bernie, are you still around? Bernie?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Opo. Opo, nagpadala tayo sa World Bank.
Oh, what is the
Nagpadala
response?
po tayo.
What is the response?
Wala naman pong hindi naman sila nag-object or hindi sila nag-affirm. But ang po kasi doon, talagang usapan with the World Bank during the negotiation is priority yung 189 but hindi limited doon sa 189 yung ating pwedeng i-deliver for the year 1.
In other words, what you're saying, Bernie, is that there was already an oral agreement amongst you even before you submitted the memorandum, tama?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kasi pagka hindi naman po sila nag-agree, immediately nagpapadala sila ng response or memorandum na hindi yun pwede.
Okay. Even then, just the same, we will take heed of the suggestion of Yusek Malsi. Why don't we come up with a resolution already prepared, duly signed by all of us who are with the DAR, and then we will just pass through the other participating implementing agencies for the split program. And maybe what we can do there is make a detailed justification as to why we are opening it up to the other regions as well. Make a whereas conditions and try to cite the reasons why this is so being sought for, because the fact is it is difficult to deliver on the grounds that at present we have several challenges that come along the way. Like for example, the pandemic is really an issue here, di ba? It becomes a hurdle for us to efficiently deliver our targets. Number two, the validation of the comprehensive agrarian reform program, the collective clause, which of course is not. We cannot be blamed for that because these are the achievements of the past administrations. And apparently, although on record or on paper, it made it appear that they have efficiently delivered the collective clause, it is only now that we are unraveling. We are being able to discover the flaws of the delivery of this collective clause. Tama ba ako, Bernie?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. At saka isang justification, sir, is yung delayed release din ng funds actually. So alam din ng World Bank yun, at alam din na may communication kami with NEDA dun sa monitoring nila na because of that. Kaya nga nung huling yung 72nd PIO meeting, bringing up ko po yung natin dun sa request natin for the funding. Kaya immediately nag-respond po ang DTF, binigay lahat dun sa NEP. Kasi sabi ko, further delay sa releases ng fund will jeopardize the project. Kasi ang World Bank po, kausap ko nung nakaraan, baka po next pag hindi na nagawan ng paraan, baka next mission, baka ma-downgrade po tayo doon sa project. So ginagawan ko po ng paraan yun. Thank you.
Yeah, tama yun. Kasi basically, right now, our objective is 60,000 and we already have a released budget of how much? 3 billion pesos. For next year, our target is 600,000, di ba? Tama ba ako? Joey, what is our target for next year?
Opo, sir. Opo.
If our target is 600,000, can you imagine how much money will be released? If we cannot even deliver the 60,000, how much more the 600,000 for next year? Can you imagine the astronomical amount of money that will be released for us if we cannot deliver now? Di ba? Aurit?
For next year po, what is included in the next 4 billion
Oh.
Tapos meron pa po yung sa program.
Oh, imagine mo yung 4 na bilyon. Kahit pag di-divide din tayo na tig 100 milyon dito, hindi pa uubos yung 4 na bilyon eh. Di ba? Ganun kalaki yung perang babadgetin nila. Anyway, the fact is, tama yung suggestion ni Yusek Malsi. We abide by it. Come up with a resolution, Homer, and then we sign it already. See to it that we all sign it, and then include the reason that is actually manifested by Yusek Bernie, wherein there was a delay in the release of the loan. Basically, that is the basic reason why there is actually a need for us to open up the other regions. Huh? That's the bottom line. Yusek, Junjun, you have anything more to say?
Yes, sir. Okay po yun. Sabi ni Yusek Bernie na wala namang problema sa horsepower, etc. What I'm concerned about is yung cost-cutting natin later on.
Yeah.
If I'm going to proceed hastily without documenting this, no? And then until tayo sa end of the year,
Yeah. Oversee. Can you oversee it? We should be properly guarded in all our documentations. Huh?
Yes, I can coordinate all of the CBS.
Thank you very much, Yusek Junjun. Oh, anything more? Anything more that you would like to say to our regional directors and to our paros? Anyone who would like to say something before we adjourn this meeting this afternoon? Wala na? Okay, so to all our regional directors and to our paros, thank you so much for your active participation. Thank you for your sportsmanship, despite the fact that sometimes we utter words that seem to create tensions, but in reality, that is only designed for our entertainment so that we can smile despite the threats of the pandemic. I hope you all the best, and I hope that we will be successful in our endeavor to fully implement this project split in order to benefit our agrarian reform beneficiaries. Mabuhay kayo mga RD, mabuhay kayo mga paro. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat.
Thank you very much.
Salamat.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon po sa lahat.
Salamat, sir. Salamat, sir, Secretary.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sek. Thank you. Sek, salamat. Aw, Sek. Aw.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir Homer.
Thank you po. Thank you,
Homer.
Mr. Steve. Salamat.
Sir Homer, are you on board? Sir? Or si ano po? Si
Bye po.
Sir Joey?